Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are, whenever you're watching this. This is Floating in Dreams. Today's video is going to be an unboxing of my Glamshop order. I placed myself an order when I saw they had a discount for a lot of their single shades. Granted, I didn't just buy discounted stuff, I also got some regular items because I still wanted to build myself a singles palette using Glamshop shadows. I'm going to explain to you a little bit more in a second, but let me first introduce myself. Hi, my name is Maaike. I live in the Netherlands. I like to come in here and chat about eyeshadow palettes, essence and Catrice reviews, and getting the use out of my makeup. Because I have fair skin with a cool to neutral undertone, I deem myself a snow angel. If you'd like to join the Snow Angel Club, then definitely click subscribe down below. So yes, let me tell you about my Glamshop journey. So this was a brand that I started hearing people talking about for a while, and then the only thing I really tried from them were some palettes. Last year, I bought their Coco Sanka, their blue palette, and their green palette. Those have Polish names, in case you don't know. Glamshop is an indie brand located in Poland. So they're in the EU, which makes it super easy to shop from them if you are located in the EU. And I still wanted to try their singles. Now, I tried to make sure that I have at least 1 or 2 shades of each sort of flavor they have. So I have a couple of mattes, a couple of their velvets, a couple of their just regular shimmer formula. I've got a couple of their multichromes, a couple of their turbo shadows, and then a bunch of them were on sale. So let me take everything out so that we can see what's going on, because I didn't only buy singles, I also got some other bits. So before we get to the singles that are underneath here, I thought I could show you what I got as well, because I wanted to make sure I got some palettes as well. So that one of their newer releases is the Veri Peri. I love the packaging here. So there we have the Veri Peri eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. It's got a lot of like lighter and cooler tone purples, which I think is really pretty. I've already heard that there are some really good individual shades, but as a palette, this doesn't necessarily work the best. But from the looks of it, I think I'm going to be really happy with this one. I haven't tried many of their purples yet, so I thought this was a good one to try. And then we also have the Kaszmir palette. And this is what the Kaszmir palette looks like. Now, as you can see, Kaszmir is a pretty good cool tone palette. We get a little bit of warmth here, but everything else seems to be quite cool toned. And this was actually a palette someone asked me if I was interested in this and whether I was going to review it. Already last year, I hadn't even tried the original 3 yet. But then I spotted this on the website and I was like, yep, I would like to try it. And this is one of their bigger styles, which I haven't tried yet. So that's why I thought the Kaszmir would be something that I could try from the brand as well. So let me see what we've got going on in here. All right, so I've got the palette right here, and I've laid everything out. I haven't unwrapped it yet because the plan is to put it all in here. And I think that for now, I'm just going to put it in the way I'm going to be taking it out, you could say. So down here, we've got some multichromes. Then over here, off to the side, you can't really see, but over here, we've got some of the marble shadows. I have one of the crystal shadows over here. So those are the more special shades, you could say. So I think I want to put those along the bottom. Then I have 2 of their velour shadows or velvet shadows, 3 of the mattes, and then I have 6 of the Turbo Glow pigments or the Turbo pigments. And then I've got a couple of like their regular shimmer shades as well. This is a shade called Venomous, which is supposed to be a multichrome, and it looked to be a very pretty multichrome. Do I want to keep this? I think I want to keep a couple of these cases. These may actually be very handy for transporting single shadows. And this is another multichrome, and this is called Even Better. And these seem to be the two more cool-toned options that they had, which very much intrigued me. And then the final multichrome, almost dropping things, but this is the final multichrome, and this is called Pink Frog. And then I have some marble shadows, and these are apparently very fragile, so I hope these made it. Okay. Ooh, this is the shade Nightmare. So this is another marble shadow, and this is Alexis. This is again another fragile number, I think. This is the shade Opal, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, from the Crystal line. It's a nice, bright, more cool toned, sparkly rose gold kind of shade, which I'm very intrigued with. This is Baltic, and this is one of their velvet shadows. Another velvet shadow, this is Retro. And here we move into matte territory. This is a really nice cool tone purple that is called Dried Heather. Another cool tone tealy blue almost, this is Rafa, another matte. And this one looks a little messy, but this is the shade called Ink, which is another matte, which is like a brighter navy blue. Ooh, that's very pretty. Those are the only 3 mattes I got. I initially had selected some other mattes from their line, but I decided to go for some darker things because I felt I have everything else already in my makeup collection, and you know how I feel about teals. So I always want more of those, and I feel we don't get those enough in palettes. Then we have those turbo pigments, so I think I want to do those next. And then fill up the rest of the palette with the normal shimmers. And this is a turbo pigment in Aurora. So these were some that weren't on sale, but this is another turbo pigment. This is in Laser. This is Tulle. This is Tombak, which is, it looked like a cool toned on the website. Vegas Biss. And Turbo Mint. And then we have a really nice cool toned shade. This is Always Cool. It's not as cool toned as it looks, but it should be a cool tone brown. This is another regular shimmer. This is Peculiar. I think it will be pretty to put that down here. This shade only has the name in Polish, but I believe it's called Mr. Serious. This is a shade in Polish, it's Balanga it seems, but I believe it's called Party in English. Really nice vibrant purple. This is Patina, which is another more like neutrally shade. This is, I think, is the other cool tone I got. This is Phase, another cool tone brown. So I think that will be pretty here. This is Purple Chakra. A really nice sort of like flashy inner corner highlight. It's like a grayish blue. This is Frosted. This is Professional Diver. Nice intense dark blue shimmer. And this is a shade literally called Purple Blue, I believe. So that's a nice light one. So let me change a couple of things around, or do I just want to put it here? I'm just going to put it here for now. So now I see that I could have put an extra shade in here actually, because I've got a bit of space left, but I also don't want these to be like super tight. And I do feel that if I, for instance, move these like this, it becomes a bit tight if I line them up perfectly. So maybe just keep it like this for now, but maybe in the future I could like add a shade, who knows. I will show you swatches of these as well, but when I'm now filming this video, I'm not going to be showing you swatches just yet because I still want to take pictures of these as well so that I have pristine pictures of these. So that's what I'm going to do first, and then I'll show you some swatches as well. So I hope you enjoyed unboxing this Glamshop order with me today. By the time you're watching this video, I will have already swatched these and shown you these in a haul. I'm filming this way in advance, but I just thought that this was an exciting thing to show you as an unboxing. I hadn't seen these yet, so I'm very excited to see what these will do and how they swatch and all that, because I don't know that yet, but I wanted to make sure that you could see what these look like when they are pristine. And I think I got some good shades. What do you guys think? So thank you so very much for being here today. Thumbs up the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more by me. I make several videos a week, so if you'd like to stay tuned for more, then definitely check out some other videos I do. And I do regular content with some of my singles as well. So I hope that's something you'd like to stick around for. For now, take care, have a good day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!